Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades as per usual. Let's dive into some analysis here. So right now, you can see that Bitcoin is actually, been going up since our buy area. We pretty much got the low. We went a little bit lower. We entered, added in, around this price area. So we actually have pretty decent average now. If you guys want to get access to my trades, the links in the description. You can even review my profit and loss history. Engage for yourself. Is this a service that you want to join? Right? Because we have a pretty good track record. We've been outperforming Bitcoin this year. Right now, thinking that we're probably going to get either another fifth wave or we're going to build into another 1-2, because you could easily put the third here on the smaller time frames on the 1 hour and then call this one in, right? And then we're going to drop and we're going to get another wave 2 to reset the 4-hour cycle and give us more juice for us to go higher. So again, depending on where this 2 ends, you'll have another buying opportunity. But it could easily take off and erase divergence, right? So that's why I don't like to be short right now. Now we are hitting the 7-hour RSI band. In the past, it has proven to be resistance, right? Resistance. And obviously you can see on these big uptrends, it doesn't hold as well as resistance, right? Because you want to follow the trend. So if we're in a bull market, the 7-hour RSI band won't be as good as a gauge of resistance until the bear market starts. So we're still in the bull market, and the 7-hour RSI band as reacts as support is very good. You can see how well it acts as support. You can get these big bounces. You guys can get this indicator from Team on the Ground. He's another YouTuber, and again, his analysis on Bitcoin is still bullish. And he picks the bigger trends, so you probably want to follow him instead of all these other guys who get the trend wrong and you get you to short it at the wrong time. And you can see on the monthly cycle, it's still looking good. In my opinion, there's still room to run on the monthly, even though we have a red dot this month, right? The month isn't over, still 16 days to go. Money flow is still there, especially on the weekly. And again, this is what our analysis is based on a lot, is the weekly cycles. And the weekly cycle is still has a ton of green money flow. We're not seeing any big sell-off just yet. So I think this still has room to run to the 150s, 140s, even 180s, right? And again, I don't know where the price is going to take us, but we'll be patient and see what, how high it's going to go and where it's going to take us. But anyways, I'm still bullish right now on Bitcoin. I know a lot of people are bearish on Twitter X. Continue posting the top is in, but if we make another all-time high, just know that it's possible, and I'm not wrong, and I'm just early calling in the top. So in effectiveness, they're not calling the top. They just have a really big ego and can't be wrong, right? So we'll see what happens. Right now, the weekly cycle, you are seeing a little bit of selling that came up here, but don't think that's too much of a concern just yet. I think we should be concerned if we see big euphoria and massive selling on the daily. Then I would say we should be careful here, because we're probably going to get significant pullback. A lot of people are selling. A lot of people are going to FOMO at the wrong time, and when it makes it on the news, and I get people that never invest start texting me about buying crypto, buying Bitcoin. Yeah, you know what? That's a sign right there. So we'll see what happens, but regardless, wave edge showing that we got a green cross right at the exact low. Price has been trending higher since then, getting on the smaller time frames, getting a few red crosses here. Want to pay attention to the green crosses more. You can see that the trend is reacting much more now to these bullish signals. The uptrend is restarting. You can see we also broke, I believe, the daily cycle. No, not yet. We haven't broken the daily cycle, but I think on the 4-hour time frame, the 4-hour cycle, we did break it. Broke it here, and then we created another 4-hour cycle down. You can make the case that we've already broken downtrend right here, and now we're in the new uptrend. But we'll just leave it as is before, where when we broke this downward cycle, we had a big surge, right? All right, so I think that's it for now. I don't really have much else to add. I mean, we're well positioned, and most of the people that are in crypto right now are on the wrong side of the trade now, shorting at the wrong time. I mean, a lot of the crash posts came at the lows. Now the bears are not as sure, because the price has rebounded much more than they expected. Like almost a full $10,000 move here has taken place. A $9,000 move, right? No, you could argue it's like a, yeah, no, there we go. Like a $9,000 move has taken place. So now they're not as sure, and they're saying that the top might not be it. We got to get this drop, and they're gonna start. You'll see. I guarantee you that the "I told you so," nailed it, perfect. I'm not wrong. Yeah, you know, if you're long, you're stupid, you're mentally ill. Like Jesus, this is the post that I'm seeing right now. Like when the price goes down, so you just got to do basically the inverse of the sentiment, and you'll be on the right side of the trade. It's pretty straightforward. And that's about it, guys. Hopefully this video helps you. And if you want to join the service, the link's in the description. Peace.